What's up, everybody? How you doing? This is your boy Gerald. It is the 24th of October of 2013. You finally did it. You navigated through your week. Congratulations. Boy, I started my day real early, and as you can see, the hair is growing or changing. First and foremost, for those who do not know me, my name is Gerald Davis. I'm a life coach and inspiring psychologist. In October of 2011, I made the greatest decision I could ever make as a man, and that was to embrace my spiritual journey. And in turn, I decided to chronicle it and share it with the world, because I know I'm not the only one. So how you guys are doing? Doing alright? Had a good week? I hope so. I hope you guys are not walking around down and depressed. You're not supposed to do that. You're not. Because as I will always echo, you are actually in transition. See, I stand behind it. The person that you are now is not going to be the person that you're going to be in the future. But what you do now does have an impact on what your future is going to be. So stay the course. Have courage. So, as I said, I started my day early this morning. Early. Which is no different than every other day. But today was my errand day. So, I had to be where I had to be, and I had to do what I had to do. And I'm finally be able to actually sit down. What are you doing? What are you doing? See what he doing? See, look. Now you know. See that? Look at it. Just want to be all up in the mix. He loves me. I love him too. I'm so glad he's in my life. But as I was out, today's kind of brisk, so I went and got some things for myself. Which, by the way, if I've got this feeling in my spirit that, guys, we're going to deal with a very, very brutal winter. So there's a lot of deals going on, especially for boots and stuff, and you might want to consider hitting up your secondary stores like your Ross, your Marshalls, your Burlington and Coat factory places. You'd be surprised what you will find in there. And I came up on some really, really good deals on some boots for work, as well as my when I'm not at work. So, like they say, we are in a season of the ant and the grasshopper. And as you already know by that child story, it was the ant that prevailed, because it was the grasshopper that just went with the flow, which is nothing wrong with going with the flow, but it is important to prioritize what is important for you. Do not wait till the last minute, because unfortunately that's how they catch you slipping, and you better than that. I know my subscribers ain't gonna go for that anyway, so I don't even know why I'm putting that out there. But what I did want to put out there is this. It is very, very important that you keep your emotions in check for two reasons. One, for your emotional, mental balance, and as well as your environment. How many people have seen a person that really exhibits that they have no control of their life, and everything is sporadic? Is just walking around in chaos, and they seem as if they can't get it together no matter how hard. But when they try, instead of really putting the effort for themselves, they want to take the victim card. They want to blame society for their shortcomings. The only reason for that is because they don't see their wealth. They don't see their self-worth. And as you already know, everything that you're going to experience happens in seasons. There are lessons that we're all going to face. But the kicker is, how do you respond to it? Do you let the walls of life, excuse me, in his bowl, sorry about that, but do you let the walls of life or someone else's opinion dictate the way you are supposed to direct your life? I hope that is not the case, because you got to understand something. You have no control of what someone else is going to do. That is why you have one spirit. That is why it's important that in this time of challenges and turmoil and chaos, it is more important to discern, because that is what's going to help navigate you through anything that comes your way. And actually, that is what fosters your self-worth and value anyway. But I know you guys know that. I know it's really, really comical, you know, when you think about it. Think about it, some of those things that may have challenged you, and it had gotten you to a point of you were actually felt like you were frozen. You didn't know which way to go, up or down. You didn't know what to do. But then you took a step back. You breathed. You were methodical in what you decided to do, and in turn made a sound choice for you to pursue. That is what is supposed to happen. Even if it meant an outcome that was unfavorable, was not pleasant, but you endured it to see another day. He just wanted me to play. See, what you can't see is he's sitting right here, and he's pawing at my hand like he wants me to shake his hand. Look here, now you see me over here, right? Look here. Look here. Look, see? Look here. I'm gonna see if I can manipulate this. Alright. Look at him. See? He's just like a little baby. He just wants my attention whenever he can get it, and he gets it all the time. That's why he's spoiled. Alright, buddy. Now, we got to finish doing what we're doing. So, my message to you is this. Do not worry about what's going on outside your door if it does not impact you. Bottom line, don't do that. Don't worry about what Lil Ray was talking about, or Lil Sarah was talking about in the break room. If it does not have a direct effect to your day-to-day, if it does not have an impact on your tomorrow, don't let it breathe. Don't. All that is a distraction from where you're supposed to be, what you need to do. And as you already know, the devil's work is always never done. That's why he brings people in your life to distract you, because they don't want you to see your worth. I mean, think of it this way. If they had their lives all together, why are they in yours? Think about that. Or better, if you didn't have any value to them, why would they always bring the mess to you? You can seem like you turn around, for every left you go, there's always one coming around the corner with a right. Why? To catch you slipping. To keep you from not having peace. So my question to you is this. How much is your peace worth? How much is it worth? Some of you haven't had a good night's sleep, and that's all you want to do, but it seems like every time you try to finally find time for yourself, the phone is ringing, someone's knocking at your door, something is keeping you from finally getting to that place of relaxation. Why? Because they know if you get to that place, not only are you going to have clarity, but 9 times out of 10, they're going to fear the outcome that you may choose. So don't get caught up in the okie doke, y'all. Don't. Stay vigilant in your life. Be the best person that you can be, because no one can do that for you. And if they truly see your worth and see your value, guess what? They will have the same like-minded mentality as you. They'll be doing the same thing. It doesn't, and that's the beautiful thing about being like-mindedness, because when you have a like-minded mentality or spiritual connection, it has no bearing on time. It doesn't. You can talk to somebody that truly has your best interest, and because of life's responsibilities, 6 months might pass, 6 weeks might pass. But guess what? When you talk to each other, you have that same emotional response that you had when you initially established that bond. Or better, there may be growth, which defines the connection that you have established with that person. May it be your friends, may it be your family members, may it be a work colleague. You just know within your spirit it is right. So, with that being said, be strong. Don't trip on the stuff that you ain't need to trip off of, because unless it makes an impact on your day-to-day, don't give it any thoughts, because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Because you didn't, I guarantee you a nickel to a dime, you're going to hear about it 2, 3 more times. And you're going to get to the point you're going to be like, hey, didn't we talk about this before? And didn't I give you the same response? It's because they don't understand that you're changing. They don't see the template, because they're going to test that template. They're looking for the old person that you once were. No. Even the caterpillar eventually found the cocoon, went through the transformation process, which is what? It's directed by your higher power. Because even though the caterpillar may have went into the cocoon, it was the higher power's grace for that butterfly to emerge when it does. So that caterpillar was being transformed through faith. So, I'm not going to ramble. I hope you guys had a really, really blessed week. As I always say, if you got any questions, concerns, you're going through something and you need some sound advice, hey, hit me up right there, or you can inbox me. And as always, I'm on Google+. Just put my name in there, I'll come up. And I would love to hear how you guys are doing, and more importantly, tell me how your life has changed. I would love to hear about that. See, as I said, when you decide to make the true choice to love you, to do the work, you have just opened a spiritual door. And on the other side of that door is all these things called blessings, and they got your name on it. Now here's the one thing about blessings too. As the blessings are received, clarity is given, but your higher power, I know him as my Lord Jesus Christ, but I also know he's one of many names. He is not going to give you something you ain't ready for. However, he is the greatest comedian ever too. So sometimes he may give you a blessing that he knows that you're not ready for, just to see what you're going to do. And if you choose to squander it, it'll be a long time before you see it again. It's kind of like opening a bottle of wine, and instead of drinking it, you let it sit out. And then you try to put the cork back on there, hoping that you can still preserve the bouquet that's found from the grapes. It's a little flat. But Anything's possible if you believe. You just want to give me that. Look at this. Let me see if I can get it. Look at this. So look at this. See that? You see that, right? Let me see if I'm messing it up. See? Look at that. You gonna leave me alone? Leave me alone. See? You just want attention. Just like I want to reach out and give y'all attention because you guys deserve it. You guys don't understand how blessed you guys really are. You just don't know. But like I always say, I see your worth because I see mine. But it all starts by loving you authentically. That's the only way you can be. So real recognizes real. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and always, as I say, God is praying for you. You know I am. Stay blessed and stay protected. Have a blessed weekend, y'all. Bye.